Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio on the front porch in the front yard, and that is the first acrylic pouring painting I ever made, and that was a dirty pour, and I believe it has a nice gloss varnish on it, and I'm not unhappy with that a bit, but there was definitely silicone in there, and you're about to see how many? 27?
Yes.
27 total paintings from my first year. So pretty much, without a doubt, 99% of them have silicone in the mix, I would have to say, because there's a lot of cells. And coming right up, next, we're going to show you my first experiment with skins. Skins are what comes off when you pour paintings, and then there's two of them. And then I just used Floetrol and stuck them right down to the canvas on the Floetrol and then covered it with the Floetrol, and it's a nice glossy shiny finish. There's another finish on there, and they're just kind of cool. They're fun. And let me make sure that, oh, there we go. We can see all of them now. Perfect. All right. Thank you, honey. I'm going to be nicer to my assistant today. He's a good assistant, although he doesn't have very many paintings ready to go. That would be number 4. So we had 1, we had 2 and 3. This is number 4. And you're going to put another painting in your hand and switch them out because we have no photobombing doggies in the window today. So that's number 5. And we're going to start with all these horizontals. And we're ready for number 6. And that does not have a finish on it, does it? Yes, it does. It has a spray finish. Well, good. We have a nice angle on the light so we don't see too much sheen, and that's excellent. I said that was number 5? 6. This is number 7? Okay. This is number 7. And I was starting to experiment with negative space. They're not in any particular order. So we're going to move on to number 8. Which is one of my first sweeps from one corner to the other with negative space on either side, and that's got some nice drama going on. What did we say? That was 8?
8. Next
is number 9. That was an early experiment for sure with trying to mix multiple cups. So I had the red in the middle and the blue on either side, and that actually worked pretty well. I think there's a smaller version of that I might like just as much. So that was number 9. This is number 10. This was a wild piece. There's a box over there, honey. You can put them right in if you want to. So that's number 10. And we're ready for number 11, which I love. It's one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure it's 2017. It's still the first year. And I can't remember my numbers and talk at the same time. So
12.
I don't know. Whatever's next is next. 12. And,
12.
You sure it's 12? Okay. So this is number 12, and I wasn't overly certain about what was going on in this, so I really spent a lot of time spiraling it out. And I added a lot of them, and I really actually love this piece. It's a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of a mosaic. But number 12 is going to be replaced right now by number 13, which is beautiful in person. And this was when I was experimenting with adding gold to the outside edges and feathering it in and making patterns. So we're going to put number 14 up there. And number 14 is just a wonderful, huge batch of cells and bright colors. And I like it. It's not that different than what I do now. It just has a lot more pattern in it. And what was that number?
14, 15 comes.
So we're going 15. I got a huge response. This has got a nice gloss finish on it. I got a huge response when I first put this out, and I think it cheered one of my friends up immensely. 15 to be replaced by 16, which is a lot of metallics. Can you sort of tip that slowly forward an inch and then back again to show them the metallics? Okay, well, that didn't really work, but we'd probably have to go a little further. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I kind of love it, and I kind of don't, because I feel like I need something else in there. And it's on a pre-primed matte black canvas. So the spots that get on there stay on there, but I kind of think it needs something, and I'm not sure what it is yet. It may stay, it may go. So we're going to replace it now with 17, number 17. I really loved this at the time, and I still like it a lot. It's a bit primitive, but I just love orange and black and white, what can I say? So from 17 we go to 18. This has had a lot of attention on my Fine Art America Pixels.com site, which is also Expressionist Art Studio, Priscilla Batzell, and not that hard to find. If you ask me, I'll give you the link. Okay, next. 18?
19.
19. This has got a really high gloss finish on it, and it's got some definite darkness and some definite drama, and the colors are very vibrant in there. So we're almost to number 20, which also has a high gloss finish on it, and was also a dirty pour, and also had silicone in the mix. Now here comes a swipe, one of my first swipes, and that's probably going to fall over if the breeze comes up, but that's okay. What number is that?
21.
That was 21, the swipe was 21, and we're ready for the verticals, and they will fit if you're careful. Number 22, still with its tag on. I love 22. It's just cheerful. It's got great patterns and great colors. Okay, number 23. That was some large cells, I want to tell you what. I kind of missed the days when cells were that big. But I like what I'm doing, so it doesn't matter. Can you shove those up so that they're not going to fall over right now, please? Thank you very much. 20 what? There's only 4 left.
24.
24. So this is 25.
No, this is 24.
That's 24. Okay. 24, more huge cells. Would probably look good with resin. I think I have the tag on the wrong side. Is that right side up?
Yep.
Okay, well, the tag is on the top instead of the bottom. Must have gone into a show that way. So 20 whatever. 24? 25? 25 was probably one of the first most shocking, wild, crazy patterns I ever made. That's really unlevel, isn't it? Next time, just move them over. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got 2 more left.
26.
26, and that's not in place. Okay. Here, I don't want to get in the picture at all. Can you just move that back so it's level? Yeah, thank you. So this is really kind of chic and a little subtle. And our last painting, I don't know what number that was.
27 coming up.
And this is 27, the last one. And as soon as his hand is out of the way, we'll call it good. That reminds me of abalone or mother of pearl. And I like the negative space, I like the movement. I think it's a very dynamic piece. But that's the last of the silicone 16 by 20s that I know of, and I may find some more at some point in time, but this is Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio saying thank you to my assistant for helping me make another recording. I very much appreciate your assistance. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out my Amazon link, and at expense to you, it will help me out. So there's all kinds of stuff underneath the video if you want to look for it, and that information will get you to wet and dry albums of YouTube artworks on Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram, etc. And I've got Teespring clothing, and every little bit helps. So thank you all for the contributions. I really appreciate you keeping me painting, and I'm happy to share my artwork with you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.